Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a man named Demetri, oh wait, it's me, who made YouTube videos on the internet, including ones where, one, he didn't get out of color grade because he is colorblind as heck, and two, he used to vlog more. And after all this time, I've gotten an inkling to vlog again. But before that I do that, I figured I'd jump into my 4:45 a.m. morning routine from a couple years ago, because I have a feeling all my old videos are going to be cringy watching them 2 years later. Let's go. Hello everyone, my name is Demetri and welcome to my 4:45 a.m. morning routine video. To get started with my day, Jesus, what was I trying to be Ali Abdaal with that intro? Just like, this is not entertaining. At the start, on the first 5 seconds, I'm like, nope, this isn't funny. This isn't, I'm not even feeling chill about this. I was just clearly trying to be Matt/Ali at the same time. I wake up around 4:45 to 5 a.m. about 5 days out of the week. I usually look very tired, as I did in that clip. I get out of bed, immediately make my bed. Do you notice how like yellow and green this is? Even I, as the king of not being able to see color, I'm like, ugh, God, bro, color grade better. Then go and turn on the monitors that I have on my desk. After that, I'll go and turn off the alarm that I have set for myself and start looking. I really like the unmitigated butt in the face pick here. I could have moved the camera to turn the screen on. That would have been a nice shot. Also, it is ridiculous that I didn't just turn my computer off or press the lock. I just turned them off. I know I was sleeping in the same room, but I could have just turned off my computer. For something to listen to. Usually it'll be a podcast in the morning, and sometimes I'll actually listen to some YouTube videos from my subscription feed or some news sources, especially with everything that's been going on. You hear that glottal stop I had? As I was, I didn't bother to cut that out. Nice, man. Nice. Also, there was no pickup of the phone, sort of nice close-in shot. Very bad effort here. Definitely been trying to keep up with the news a little bit, not too much, but if I'm in the mood, I will do just that. The unsolicited intro. The unsolicited intro. That is so bad. Oh my God. I can't with this kid. After that, I'll go into the kitchen and quickly turn on the coffee maker that we have in our apartment. I know I don't have a Chemex. I'm trying to become a minimalist, but if I don't have a Chemex, I don't really know how much of a minimalist I can be. I don't have that really nice coffee. Was this back when I was recording with an iPhone? Or was this when I was borrowing a camera from the library? Because both situations would make me think I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I am baffled with how much worse I was at making videos 2 years ago. When was this dropped? November 8th, 2020. Good God. That all these YouTubers are having, and I wish I did. However, I do have something that I really love and enjoy, which is Belvita breakfast cookies. I have them nearly every single morning, so this definitely deserves to be a part of my morning routine video. After I grab my Belvita breakfast cookies, I'll go back to my room and place. All right, this was also like a templated thing I threw in there to like ask for the like button to be hit. Dumb, just dumb. Yellow and dumb. I also didn't show the Belvita breakfast cookies being grabbed, by the way. I just showed a shot of the cabinet. I don't know how you guys watch me. Actually, now I get why no one was subscribed to me at the time. It's them on my desk in a way that may be weird to some people, but I need to have a napkin there. I can't. Couldn't I have dusted off the desk before taking that shot? Ugh. Can't not put a napkin there because I definitely want to keep my desk clean. It's a clutter thing to me, and also I just don't. I gulped just now. Clean. It's a clutter thing to me, and also I just that entire shot was out of focus. 1, 2, I gulped. 3, still of my feet. Don't like getting my desk that dirty and having to clean it up. After that, I will go and stretch my toes for about 20-30 seconds, get a little. You can't stretch toes. Stretch and touch your toes, buddy. Bit loosened up for the morning, and I'll actually drop and give myself 15 to 20 push-ups, mattering on how I'm feeling, because I think it's a good way to wake myself up, which also goes with the cold water that I splashed in my face right away in the morning to also help myself wake up. As you can see, I have many ways to try to jumpstart my day, considering I do wake up very early. Okay, this is a very interesting thing. So I've noticed this happen over time. My ability to write was never that good. I don't think I could write well at all. I can outline and then riff with the best of them, but me reading off a script is just not nearly as entertaining from what people have told me. Yikes. I'll then go back to the kitchen, and by then I'll grab my coffee mug and be able to pour myself a cup of coffee because the coffee will have... I said coffee 3 times in 20 seconds. Also, so far this morning routine's not that bad, you know? He's up at 4:45, he's listening to some content, he's doing some push-ups, he's getting some coffee. Not a bad morning routine. A bad video been made. If not, I'll end up waiting around and do something else, some sort of other cleaning. Sometimes I'll have to empty the dishwasher, as that is one of my chores in our little chore chart that we have in the apartment. There are so many ways to make these shots better. I stopped vlogging for like 2 years and I know how these are bad. Do you guys want me to start vlogging again now that I've like become a half decent YouTuber? I'll then put the cup of coffee on the ground because I'm weird like that and don't want to get my desk dirty. As I mentioned earlier, it's something that I'm very, very against, and I'll actually quickly get right down into work. I usually get about an... Oh my God. Do you see this 2020 Notion setup? That's kind of hot. Can we bring that back? Dang. I remember when that gray was that color gray in Notion before they made that ridiculous color update. Hour and a half of work done at my desk, usually YouTube related work because I don't really like doing schoolwork in the morning. I think it's important to get the hardest stuff out of the way in the morning and the stuff you're most passionate about done in the morning, and the rest of that positive momentum will carry you out through the day. Also, that's just kind of my preferential thing. And that's kind of my preferential thing. That's kind of my preferential. Also, this is back when I ran. Shout out to college running. I was a G back in the day. After that, I will then put on... Oh, look at this smug guy. Look at this. Look, I smirked. Watch this. Also, that's just kind of my preferential thing. And after that, I will then put on my running clothes. I go and run anywhere from 6 to 16 miles in a day. And generally speaking, I'll reach about 60 miles a week during my mileage at this shaky cam. Very nice touch. Time of the year. And after I go run, I reward myself with a nice protein shake, which will help me recover quicker. Speaking of recovery, that is actually how I open those protein bottles for some reason. I really gotta stop doing that with water bottles. It's bad for my teeth. End up going on the couch after I end up having my protein shake, and I will roll out with my R8 Mark II, version 2. There are so many different ways I could have added some substance to that shot, but instead I half did it because I'm a sad little man. Not really sure if it's a version 2 or Mark II, but I will roll out my legs on there. Sometimes I'll lay down and go on a yoga mat and do other forms of foam rolling. However, I prefer doing the R8 in general. We'll actually watch a lot of Bar Rescue. If you could. I remember back in the day, me and my roommates, Chance and I, used to watch Bar Rescue. This is one of the happiest years of my life from just like a living circumstance perspective, and that was just, I do miss that. You guys have heard of that show? I do that with my roommates in the mornings a lot of the time because that's on TV and we all really enjoy it. It's a pretty humorous show in my opinion. If you've ever watched Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon. Is this the point in the YouTube channel before I realized I should just be me? Because I would never out loud say this is humorous. Ramsey, imagine that, but the American bar version. It's actually quite hilarious and it helps me loosen up after the run because I'm laughing, I'm enjoying it, and then I'll go and take a nice shower. I really do believe some of the ideas behind these shots are good. The execution was just bad. I believe it's important to get showered pretty quickly after you work out. It's kind of gross to sit around in your filth, and I always feel better when I then put on my minimalist shirt, I just call it a minimalist shirt. I think I still do that sometimes. I know my parents definitely do. That was before I realized like black's my color in all the videos for sure. My hair, all decent. I have really long hair in this video. I really need to get a haircut. And considering the fact that I'm recording this with the long hair tells you I haven't done it yet. Close up of dust. I really am way more clean now. Ironically, I stopped vlogging and everything around where I live is cleaner. Shout out to being an adult versus a college degenerate. I'll then go put in my AirPods once again, or I will not have them in and I'll hang out with my roommates as I make breakfast. Usually I will make scrambled eggs or a breakfast sandwich of some sort. In this video, you'll see me making a breakfast sandwich with sausage, cheese, 2 egg muffins. It's not egg muffins. They're not called egg muffins or egg McMuffins. They're just called English muffins, buddy. They're called English muffins. What are they called? English muffins. There we go. English muffins. Did I unironically leave all these like really bad audio in the video? Did I think that was funny? Also, shout out to back when I used to cook eggs. I haven't cooked an egg in like a couple of years in the morning for myself since I switched to like a pseudo morning, definitely always morning vegetarian diet. I'll usually make that with some butter. I don't usually use olive oil in the pan. Put the sausage in and make it nice and brown. I'll always have those frozen sausages that I get from Costco. I don't know if any of you guys have used those, but those are actually probably one of the greatest things that you can get. They're huge packages, and I really recommend getting them if you have a Costco subscription. So when you go and finish any nice breakfast sandwich, you need to have some sriracha on it, which I always... This is the best part of the whole video, pouring sriracha. The rest of the video is garbage. Always put on there. It's my favorite. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Always crack the eggs over the stove because that's how I do it. I don't know. I mean, you can put it in a bowl. I don't know, but that's the way I make it. As you can see, I like to season my breakfast sandwiches with a little bit of salt. No, I really can't see it because it's out of focus. Salt, pepper, as well as everything bagel seasoning. If you have not used that on any of your breakfast stuff, I definitely recommend putting that on like cream cheese. This entire shot is out of focus. How did I make it this far in my YouTube? I had been making videos since I was 13. And I didn't care about this being out of focus? What? Genuinely mad at my former self. Come on, kid. Wake up. With bagel or any type of breakfast sandwich or scrambled eggs or something like that, it makes it taste really good. And I really recommend it. It's a cheap way to probably spice up your food, and it lasts a long time. I've had it for the past few months and nothing's happened. Also make sure to put the cheap... That was the most suspicious way of saying that, like, sriracha stays good. Because nothing's happened in a couple months. It must be good for a long time. You didn't check the expiration date. You just went on a limb on the internet and said this is why. Okay, this breakfast does look kind of gas though. Cheese on the sandwiches, or the eggs specifically, while they're still in the pan. Definitely recommend that you guys do that rather than doing it the other way around so it melts nice and evenly over the sandwich. Ooh, look at that beautiful sandwich. I really enjoy it. It's a half sandwich. You gotta fold it before you say it's a sandwich. Every single day when I have it, I always end up sitting down there and I'll either talk with my friends if they're not in class, because I have night classes as a master's student and they are an undergraduate still. So my roommates are usually busy at the beginning of the day as they have class. Yeah, and then I was just really enjoying that life of wake up, do YouTube work out at my practice at Loyola on that track team. Or at this time, cross country. And I really do miss the days where I could just like work through the workday on YouTube rather than now. Rip my life. What? That's pretty early. I always enjoy my sandwich. I hope you guys enjoyed all this B-roll. Here's me closing it out. And now that I'm done with all that, making breakfast, doing everything that I do during my morning routine, I am done with my morning and I'm gonna get to work here. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, first of all, the long outro, that kills retention. 2, that hair. I really do go through this cycle. I just have really long hair and really short hair. Also, it's so funny seeing myself from 2 years ago and how different I was acting on camera. 1, for the fact that when you're running 70, 80 mile weeks, you are so tired. As a full-time college athlete, like if I could make those workouts more chill and then work out the rest of the day, it'd be better. I have so much more energy at my day job now since I don't work out like I did when I was at that age. Overall, the morning routine was okay, but this might have been the worst made morning routine video on YouTube. Shout out to me. If you want to see an updated one where I'm actually going to try at getting things to not be blurry, please let me know. It'll probably be better. Or if you want me to react to more of my old videos, let me know. And let me know what you think about this video on how to improve your productivity even more.